Welcome, everyone, to Indianapolis, Indiana. It's the home of the Pacers, where we will be broadcasting today's action live. Well, it was the Indiana Pacers winning their last game against the Hawks in Atlanta. And I don't think I was the only one surprised, not just by their win, but, guys, by what an emphatic win it was.
And they ran their offense nearly to perfection in that one. Very few possessions were wasted.
Yeah, they put the mute button on them that time. I mean, in front of a hostile crowd, they never let the fans get going. They silenced them over and over again with big, timely shots.
Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. Chandler and Faried are at the forward spots. Mudiay out there with Will Barton, and it's Splitter in at the 5 spot. So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And you know what? The work he's put in at the line starting to pay off. How about 78% on the season?
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
Freak with it on the wing, George. Freak dishes to Ilyasova. Pass to Freak. Kicks it out to Ellis. 6 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And Freak gets it to go on the assist from Monte Ellis. Freak's got his second bucket.
You start hitting a few of those mid-range shots, and it can open up your whole game.
Barton kicks to Faried. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
The assist, Will Barton.
Here's Indiana. And here's Freak. 32 points for him last game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
But his passing just blew me away. I mean, to see him operate their offense that way was a breath of fresh air.
Indiana moving it around. And that one's good, George.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Mudiay. Really played well against Memphis in his last outing. Misses the step-back jump shot.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Pass to Freak. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Ilyasova can't hit.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Now here's Freak. Offensively, he's been a one-man wrecking crew. His scoring average is over 30 points a game. And he drops it in from the low post.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Now here's Ellis. He had 10 points in the win against the Hawks in Atlanta. And that one's good. Hill's got his first basket.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Here's Barton. He's guarded by Ellis. The shot's good from Faried.
Yeah, you're making things far too easy for him when you let him get it that deep.
I echo that. Ditto. I mean, you've got to do your work early to try to keep him out of the post. Fight him a little bit. Keep him away from that spot he got.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
The Nuggets trail. Splitter sets a screen. Poke loose. And a fast break now for the Pacers, and he gets it to go. Ellis has got his first points of the night.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Here's Barton. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Memphis.
And don't forget about his playmaking in that game either. I mean, he did a great job of attacking the D and creating opportunities for both himself and his teammates.
Now here's Freak. The tray. They get it back. Looking at Denver, they got their last win against Memphis.
And across the board in that game, guys, they shot the lights out.
Rarely do you see a team shoot like that from everybody. I mean, they were getting scoring from every position all over the court.
And George with the stuff.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, this just another fantastic dime drop right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
Moutier, no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Ellis outside.
Move the ball and stick it to Mike.
He dishes it to Freak. From the arc. Denver grabs the miss. Last time they met was in Denver.
And the previous meeting was a win for them and a huge day for the bench. The reserves really stepped it up with their scoring.
Greg, we know how important it is when you can go to your reserves without much drop-off in production. It gives you a big advantage. I know they'd love to see that again tonight.
Here we go, Pacers fans. Now coming to the court are your teammates.
And let's take this moment to check out the point guards with the highest shooting percentage from the last 10 games. Freak, number 1.
And he's been even with his shooting than he's been with his passing. Just a terrific percentage from the field.
And, Greg, this isn't a power forward we're talking about. I mean, this is a point guard. He's knocking down shots from 20 feet like they were layups.
Turner's checked in for Indiana. And Denver with a change here, too. Nurkic is checked in. Freak kicks to Turner. And a wide open look here for Ellis. And he wheels that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Feeds to Barton. They double him with Freak. No one near Moutier as he lets it go. The three-pointer no good.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the court.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Not an easy finish right there, but a beautiful move to give himself just enough space to get in close and knock it down.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Allen's checked in for Ilyasova. Prince comes in for George. And it's Hill in for Monte Ellis. And then for Denver, J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Kenneth Faried. Arthur comes in for Wilson Chandler. And it's Barbosa in for Will Barton. Pacers leading by 9. Hill kicks to Freak, jacks up a 3. And the rebound by Nurkic. Denver's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. From deep. And there's Barbosa. That's good on the assist for Moutier.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly. You know, fellas, once he got into position under the boards, I mean, he wasn't letting anybody get around him.
It's stolen by Hill. There's the screen. Kicks to Freak. And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game.
You know,
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. So on the floor for Denver. Faried and Nurkic in the middle. Will Barton is out there with Barbosa. And it's Chandler in at the small forward. Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Barbosa. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hawks just played phenomenal. He dropped in 32 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
and if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
Now here's Freak. Following the miss by Kenneth Faried.
Fantastic dunk, and he decided to hang around up there for a while, Kevin.
Well, maybe, he didn't want to land awkwardly. I don't know.
Yeah,
Oh,
maybe
guys,
it was
come on. He's up
safety
there
move.
posing. He's posing for the photographers. That's all that's about.
Here's Barton. The Pacers making the shot. Just 5 to shoot. For 3. And again, Denver no good. Pacers leading by 16. Here's Freak. That one a little long. And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Nuggets making a change here. Splitters checked in. Chandler attacking and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
That's his second personal foul.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Pacers?
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Now here's Freak, covered by Barbosa. Hill passes to Freak. 6 on the shot clock. Ilyasova, a screen on Splitter. George, a picture-perfect screen play, and the jumper's good. George has got 10 points.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Splitter sets a screen. Dishes to Barton. On its way from Barbosa for 2. It's rebounded by Indiana. Hill's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Outside, George, the tray. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
He played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Barbosa kicks to Barton. The shot is off, and Indiana will go the other way with it. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip.
And as they continue to just dominate this game, you have to wonder, how much can they win by?
Well, it's on the verge of getting out of hand. You can feel it. You can see it. In part because the defense has been about as good as the offense, and both have been really good.
Over in the corner, Chandler. And again, Denver no good. Pacers leading by 22. Here's George. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. George has got 13 points now in the quarter.
Well, I tell you what, when you get this kind of effort and efficiency from him, they're a really hard team to beat.
To the paint, here's Barbosa. Got a piece of it.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
A nice shot by George.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
Faried, no good.
Really tough for this group right now, trying anything to stop the run.
And no matter what they've tried, it hasn't worked. I think they've just got to slow it down, idle it back, and get back to the basics.
Now here is Barbosa. Following the miss by Kenneth Faried.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there. Really an extraordinary game for Freak. He has 9 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
I love the fact that he plays for his teammates, really spreading the ball around, getting everyone involved. As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case, Greg. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Udier is checked in. Splitter misses. Indiana's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. The pass to Hill. Down it goes, his 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
This is crazy. Every shot they're taking right now is finding the mark.
Literally every shot, partner. I mean, they just aren't missing. I really think that's the area they want.